Hi everyone, Amy here, and I want to show you my latest project with Graphic 45's Ladies Diary collection, and I made it using one of their Matchbox that they have in their staple collection. This one's the 8x8, and I used both the 12x12 stack and some of the 8x8 stacks, so not really sure as I use bits and pieces of what I had. On this one right here, on the front, I fussy cut the lady out, and I used the matte glue and seal, and that's this right here. And I got the idea from Anne. She's a really good paper fussy cutter that I subscribe to, and I watch all of her videos, and I'm sure everybody does. Everybody watch her stuff. And then this trim all the way around the outside, I actually covered it with paper first and then put the trim over it because I didn't think about the trim until afterwards. And the trim I got from Karen. She's a good buddy of mine. She sent me a whole bunch of beautiful laces, so I've been using that. This is a spray from Petaloo, and I really like it. I got it at Tuesday Morning. I also use a zipper down in here. I hope you can see that. And I just wound it around through the flowers. And this zipper I got from Niki and Leslie, good friends of mine. They gave me a huge bag full of zippers. So all the zippers you see in my projects, that's where I got them from. Here's some buttons that I got from my thrift store that I love. And here's the snap. And there's another snap down here, but you can't really see it. And then these flowers are Petaloo, and this is a Michael's flower. And then this one is one I got from Karen. Same Karen that gave me the lace. And then this is chipboard piece right here. And so I covered the edges with some pearl paint. I used both the Tim Holtz paint dauber, and also I ran out of it, and so I used some Folk Art pearl paint. And covered the ends with paper. Let's see. And the top I covered with paper too. All the parts I covered with paper. I also covered the bottom with paper, and I added bobbins for the feet. I'd seen another video of someone who had made a box like this, and they had put feet on it, but they couldn't open it up because they used the Tim Holtz feet. And I love those feet a lot, and it's fine if you're not wanting to open the box, and if you're just going to use it as a shadow box, but this one I wanted to be able to open and shut. So I was trying to think of what feet I could use to make it stand up, but yet at the same time not, you know, cover up the corners. And so I've done bobbins for feet before, and so I decided to do that again because I had some in my stash. And also because I didn't want to use wood or anything like that. I like the metal look of this. And it also went with the metal of the Tim Holtz here, of the knob. And I just added some charms here. Part of these were charms that I got in a swap, and then some of them were a rack. We do racks in some of the groups that we're in, and so I got these. And anyway, so the box is kind of hard to open, and that's kind of one of the, you know, drawbacks to these, is they are very, very snug. But I'm hoping the more that we use them, the less tight they'll be. And so the mini album's inside there, and you can just close it back up. And I added paper to the back side to make it look pretty. And I guess I should show you. I painted, I put paper on the inside and then painted the back with that silver paint. And that's because I didn't want to leave it the craft paper. And then also the back side of here, I painted the silver pearl paint as well, because I didn't want it to be brown on the inside. And so I painted it all the way around on the inside so that it wouldn't look, I didn't want it to look ugly. even though people won't see it too much. But here, it's easier when I push hard to get it to close. So there's the shadow box, and then here's the album. The album I bound with a 1/2 inch bind it all in silver. I kind of tried to stay with a silver look throughout the whole album. I just put some laces on here. Some I got from Karen. These are from Karen. And the pink, I'm not sure where I got. Can't remember. But these are Want to Scrap Bling. I love their bling. And more lace from Karen. These are the Michael's flowers right here and here that come in those, they come in, I'm trying to find the actual can, but here's one I just have random flowers in, but they come in these, the Recollections paper flowers. Oh, if I would have looked like a little bit over, I would have found them. So here they are. That's what I used on these. And then to color this, I used the Tattered Rose Distress Stain, and I just added it to one of my little misters and sprayed this flower, and it looks really good. And I also added the Tattered Rose Distress Crackle Paint to that, and to also some of the embellishments on here to give it that little shabby look. And anyway, this was from a club that I'm in. We do a stain of the month, and this month it was the Tattered Rose, and then the one coming up is purple. So can't wait to get that and play with those. But these are just some buttons, and then a little picture. And this one is one of my favorite from the collection, as well as the postcard. So, and then here's the first page here. There's a tag, some petaloo flowers, and more of the trim. This one I did some sewing on. At first I was going to make this the cover, and then I didn't like how busy it was with all the rest, and I wanted the cover to be a little bit more plain. So I just added, I had him in there because I thought it would look good with him, you know, kind of looking at her. But it didn't really look as good as I had hoped. So I made this an inside page and added this Happily Ever After. That's by, I think, Recollections as well. And but the rest of it is just the pattern paper, and I stitched it down. And this page here is just like a little pocket, and it's got some tags here that just go in. And there's like a photo mat back there, but you could put a big photo there or whatever you want. I just made it a little pocket, and I used snaps for the center of my flowers to go with the sewing theme. And then I fussy cut out this flower, and I see a lot of pretty famous scrapbookers here lately who are horrible fussy cutters, and it's like, how did they get to be so famous if they couldn't fussy cut? So I love Anne. Anne is an amazing fussy cutter, so I give her props, and I think all those professional scrapbookers that are on YouTube videos should go over and get some tips from Anne, because she's amazing and her fussy cutting is to die for. So we all need to learn how to be great fussy cutters. And then this is just a little thing there. And this is a photo mat, and it's also a pocket. And this is actually from the Les Romantiques collection, but I thought it kind of went, so I stuck it in there. And then this page here is one of my zipper pockets, and this was also a rack that I received. Rack, for those of you who don't know, is a random act of kindness. And so if people sometimes, you know, want to give somebody something that they know they'll use, and that was one of the items that I got. And more petaloo flowers, and this actually works. It zips open and close, and I just stuck a tag in there, but you can, you know, stick lots of them in there. But it opens and closes really well. And then I fussy cut out this lady here, and it's really easy. I don't know. I just think everyone should be able to fussy cut. That should be a prerequisite for being a scrapbooker. Like, they should do classes on fussy cutting. So, but anyway, more snaps here, and more just ladies. And then there's a pocket here that has a couple tags in it. And I just made the pocket with the 7 Gypsies manila little pocket thing. And this one right here is some more lace. But there's room for a photo right here. And then the back, I just used the back of the 8x8 stack. So it's shiny and whatever, but I wasn't going to put anything on it anyway. So I just made that the back. And so anyway, that's my little project. I hope you guys enjoy it. I had a lot of fun making it, and hope it gives you some ideas of what you can do with your 8x8 matchbook boxes. Thanks. Bye.